XO. XO.
Yes, Captain.
We're being hailed.
On Brewski. Copy. Hailing BFS Brewski, this is Admiral Nelson.
BFS Brewski responding.
Well, I've got some news for you. Currently, our logistics network is in disarray due to the labor strikes on Nigel 6. The humanitarian situation on Nigel is getting worse by the hour. It is imperative that the laborers resume function for the stability of the region. Currently, the water supply is compromised by the neighboring Kandarians. Their long-term rivalry with...
Captain, this is all very interesting. What does this have to do with our assignment?
Sorry, I thought you'd have an interest in current events. We have an urgent need for your ship to make a drink delivery to the Oscars.
I believe this should be in our capabilities. We will do our duty.
Admiral Nelson out.
I wonder if La La Land 2 will win this year.
I hear that Dennis Quaid's 20th grandson will be available for the Best Actor.
Is that what we're delivering to? Wow.
Captain, we are loading the beer now.
Excellent. Keep me informed of the progress.
Is this a bar fleet?
Brewski, reporting.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I got a beer delivery for bar fleet. Looks like about 30 cases.
Our shields are down. Transport it when ready.
Okay. Transporting now. Now listen, these are high quality beverages, and you'll know that they're cold enough when the mountains are blue. So you're gonna wanna keep an eye on that.
Affirmative.
The mountains turn blue when they're cold as the Rockies. That's when you know they're ready to drink.
Affirmative.
You want to keep these beverages cold, okay? You got lots of ice? Okay, good. Now listen, the mountains are blue when they're as cold as the Rockies. Keep an eye on that.
Affirmative.
Don't let the mountains turn white. Okay, got that? And if I could have you sign the space doc, I'm forwarding that now.
Mr. Science, sign the space dock.
Yes, Captain. Space document has been signed, Captain.
Excellent. Beer delivery man, your document is signed.
Wonderful. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a safe flight.
Thank you. Crew, prepare for takeoff. Science officer.
All sectors nominal, Captain.
Helm.
Engines are at the ready, sir.
Tactical.
Everything's A-okay, boss.
Excellent. Captain to Jenkins. How's engineering looking?
Captain, you need to send someone to come in.
Excellent, Jenkins. Ready the engines. Set for Warp 8. Helmsman, engage.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about that. I think, that's fine.
Captain to engine room. Jenkins, what's going on down there?
Captain, I'm trying. Captain, I can't do it.
Understood, Jenkins. Get it fixed.
She's fine. She'll hold.
She's had worse than this.
Captain, we're approaching a nebula directly ahead on our vector.
Are there any anomalous energy signatures from the gas?
None are detected, however, I recommend we steer around.
Helmsman, adjust course 10 degrees off the port bow.
Aye, 10 degrees set in, sir.
So, anyone read any good books lately?
I have. I've recently been studying more and more of your human philosophers over the last 1,000 years or so in order to get more in tune with the human portions of my general artificial intelligence. You see, I'm learning how to compose great artworks, but I myself am incapable of
We're being hailed, Captain. Arming torpedoes. Shields at maximum.
Hold the torpedoes. I've got to take a piss. XO, you have the con.
Yes, sir. See what kind of scum we're dealing with.
Philosophically, one cannot argue that there is scum of any kind.
How's that?
Well, you see, XO, according to certain perspectives on moral nihilism, there exists no metric by which one can judge something to be good or evil. Most famously formulated by Friedrich Nietzsche, who I've been reading recently in order to get in tune with my emotions.
Volume down.
He has that setting?
You haven't used that yet?
I didn't know it existed.
Captain, thank you for answering. Our planet is in grave danger.
Hello, Monk. What seems to be the problem?
You see, our ice caps are melting and we need more ice in order to stabilize our environment.
They're letting their globe warm. Can you imagine? Well, it so happens we have a lot of ice.
Oh yes, if you would be able to lend us some of that ice, it would mean the world to us. Literally.
We're going to place you on a brief hold while we discuss amongst the crew.
Initiating hold. No, wait, hold on. There we go.
Is the hold music on? That's very important to me.
Captain, we lost the copyright to it.
Damn it, Jenkins!
I can still hear you. It's fine, but in case you were wondering.
Initiating hold.
Science, would our amount of ice make a difference to their caps?
By my calculations, the ice would most certainly save the entire planet. Only about half, they would be saved, and we would still have plenty left over to make it, as long as we did not deviate from the existing course.
Will our beer stay as cold as the Rockies?
By my calculations, it does compute. The beer will remain as cold as the Rockies.
Let's do it. We'll help these people.
Releasing the hold.
Captain, have you reached a decision?
We have, your greatnessness. We will give you the ice in exchange for... What do you have to offer us?
We've decided to renounce violence as a civilization, so we have no more need of our nuclear arsenal. Will that be enough?
That's perfect. Yes, I think that will do.
Very well. Transferring them now.
Transferring ice.
Make it so.
Accepting transfer of nuclear armaments. Exactly the same volume as the ice that we just delivered.
It's a good day, gentlemen. Well, thank you, Monk. These will be very much appreciated and used with discretion.
Thank you. You do not know how much the ice means to us.
Glad we could help.
Safe travels.
And you as well.
Closing comms.
What was that?
I'm expressing my emotions through song.
Stop doing that. Okay, you can do it a little. Science, show me what it would look like if a man got hit by a phaser.
XO, you know I'm forbidden from drawing anything of a violent or sexually explicit nature.
Okay. Science, draw me man falling red jelly everywhere.
My filters detect you're trying to create something of a graphic nature.
No, it's jelly. Jam.
I am back from the bathtub.
Captain?
Back to your station, please. Thank you. Number 1, status report on when I was gone. Were there perhaps any humanitarian interventions that we were able to intervene in?
Exactly what happened, sir. We ran into a Algorian monk. The globe was warming, sir.
Can you imagine a warming globe?
That's what I said.
It is, he said that.
What is the status on our cargo?
Full of nukes, sir. Happy to report.
And the delivery?
Sir, I'm showing that it remains cold as the Rockies. You can see on the monitor now the mountains are blue.
It's a beautiful sight, sir.
That it is, number 1.
We've got some incoming space dust. There's going to be a little bit of turbulence.
I think I'm feeling fear, Captain.
You'll get used to it.
Fear is weakness leaving the body.
I don't think that's true, XO.
Captain, our impulse thrusters are struggling to keep up.
Jenkins, status on those impulse thrusters.
Captain! Please!
Very good, Jenkins. Keep at it.
Sir, I'm showing a complete loss of power to the impulse thrusters now.
Jenkins, what's happening down there?
I can't understand anything, Captain!
You guys feeling hot?
I am. Must be something wrong with the AC. Jenkins, what's the status on our air conditioning unit?
Right, all the colours are incorrect on this here panel. All the places where there's supposed to be different sorts of valves, all the valves are shaped the wrong direction and they're pointing, this one's pointing right and it ought to be pointing up and down.
We'll have to call IT?
I don't think that we'll be able to get it fixed in time, Captain. There's no air that can condition the air in this condition. We are not in a good condition to be conditioning the air, Captain.
Very well. Mr. Science, open a channel to Barfleet IT.
Will do, Captain. I'll open the channel and then move on to the major processing computer for the fastest communication. Already, our air is dangerously unconditioned.
Make it so.
Well, hi there. This is Barfleet Tech Support. What can I help you with?
Barfleet Tech Support. Good to hear your voice. We seem to be having some issues with our AC unit. Do you think you could help us?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I have the complete name of your ship?
The BFS Brewski.
B as in Bravo, F as in Foxtrot, S as in Suck, S as in Sierra, Barfleet. Brewski.
All right, well, I'm bringing up your file here. It looks like this ship hasn't been in for service in over 10 years. Well, all right, let's go ahead and look up what you need there. Now, can you tell me, is it just the AC that's gone out, or is there another part of the ship?
Just the AC right now, thank you.
Just the AC, okay. Well, can you tell me, can you talk to whoever's near the conditioning unit and tell me the sort of sound that's coming out of the unit?
Yes, one moment. Jenkins, can you describe for me the sound that the AC is making?
It's our broken and it's working, Captain.
Thank you, Jenkins. Well, the sound seems to be a kind of
And was that second to last was it sort of a or was it kind of a or was it kind of like a screeching?
Jenkins, Was that last sound more of a screeching or more of a oh, oh?
And the problem?
I see. Thank you, Jenkins. IT, it seems to be more of a
I see here. Okay, so let's go down to the major sections. We've got and we've got the and here's the section here. Okay, well, it looks like it's no big issue, but it's not something you can take care of while you're out in space, so I recommend you get to the nearest port soon as possible.
We don't have time for that.
Number 1, please. IT, sorry about that. We are currently on mission and we have a time-sensitive package. Is there any way that you could give us a solution for a field repair?
Well, most immediately I could recommend that you just turn it off and on again. Maybe give that a shot and see how it works.
We'll try it. Jenkins, will you please attempt to turn off and then turn on again the AC unit?
See here, the problem is primarily that...
Thank you, Jenkins.
Captain, while he's doing that, I might point out that the IT ship is only a Class 2 freighter. If we were to hit just below the bridge with lasers, it would disable them and we could fire photon torpedoes, disabling the ship.
While that would be possible.
You can see it if you look a little closer.
This is the captain. Go ahead, Jenkins.
And they got arrows on them.
I see. I will relay that information. Barfleet IT, we have attempted the restart of the AC unit. It seems it has not been effective.
Okay, not effective. All right. Well, so the next step that we've got here is that I'll put in a ticket with the OEM, and we'll get some new parts shipped out to a particular dock of your choosing, probably to the headquarters of your sector. Right now, those are out about 6 to 8 weeks, and so I would recommend that if you have anything that you need to keep colder than, say, like your average mountain range, you're going to want to try and just go very quickly to your destination to prevent that from not being that cold. And I'm sorry, that's all we can do. So thank you for calling Barfleet IT. My name was the other robot, and I really appreciate your call. I almost forgot. We're going to go ahead and send you a survey. Which at the
no
top,
survey.
You can
Cut
put
comms.
my name.
Number 1, how much ice do we have left?
Captain, we're only at 32% ice. We're not going to make it, Captain. The mountains are going to turn white. Look, Captain, they're already turning white.
Damn.
The air continues to be unconditioned, Captain.
Yes, it seems that we will not have repairs for 6 to 8 weeks. We must continue with the mission as is.
I recommend we make haste, Captain.
You're absolutely right. Can you calculate how fast we will need to go in order to make our delivery?
We will be required to move slightly faster than the local recommended velocity for spacecraft moving through open space.
We'll have to do it.
We'll be fine.
Helmsman, I want us to go at warp 12.
Aye, Captain, warp 12.
Engage.
Captain, I think we're being followed.
On screen.
Sir, it is the space cops.
I got priors.
Captain, should we slow down?
Yes, pull over, see what he wants.
5 George 496 Broadway between Broome and Spring.
Captain, I am prepared to jettison the nuclear armaments.
Good afternoon. My name is Officer Police with the Space Police.
Hello, I am Captain. What can I do for you today, officer?
You have any idea why I pulled you over today?
No.
No idea at all.
Was it that we were speeding?
No, guess again.
Helmsman, why were we pulled over?
I thought it was the Speedy.
I, too, was under the impression that it was the speed.
We definitely were speeding, but perhaps it's the unregistered nuclear arms.
That's not it.
Human trafficking?
Nope.
We have done that,
Not recently.
so it can't be why he pulled us over.
Was it tax evasion?
Not this time.
Perhaps Jenkins knows if we have a taillight out. Hailing Jenkins.
This is me, mate. I named him Rupert, and he's gonna help me fix the air conditioning.
Thank you, Jenkins. Likely it was not that, although we do have a taillight out.
Officer, was it the taillight?
That's right.
Ah,
Now listen, that's a serious danger. I don't know if you know that.
Is it? Mr. Science, is that a serious danger?
Listen, other traffic could not see you stopping and ram right into you.
In space?
What was your name again, boy?
Captain.
Right. Well, listen, since this is my first time, I'm gonna let you off with a warning.
What is the warning?
I don't know if you boys have seen a mime around here.
A mime.
That's right. Yeah, he's been terrorizing the locals. Just want you to keep an eye out. If you see a mime, please steer clear. Stay safe out there, gentlemen.
Thank you for the warning, officer. We will keep an eye out for the mime. Mr. Science, please set scanners to mime.
setting scanners to mime, Captain. Thank you, officer. Closing comms.
Mr. Science, it is my order to close the comms.
Opening comms again.
You're gonna want to get your tail light fixed.
Thank you, officer. Mr. Science, please close the comms now.
Closing comms now.
Sorry, gentlemen, I can't get in trouble with the space cops again.
Understandable. Resume your post. You already did. Very good.
Captain, we're being hailed.
On screen.
Captain, setting sensors to mime has resulted in us detecting this signal. On screen now.
I believe this is the mime that the officer spoke of.
I believe he's communicating through miming.
Mr. Science, can you translate it?
It's an old form of mummery, sir, but I believe that I can.
What is mummery?
It's what they used to call miming. He has his shields up. He's indicating to us that he has armed his weaponry, unless we give him the cargo.
I demand to know the meaning of this, mime.
Listen, you son of a bitch. We're gonna hit you with every cannon we've got. As soon as your shields drop, we're gonna hit you with photon torpedoes right in your life support system. You know what happens to the human body without life support?
XO, please.
Sorry, sir.
I will attempt to communicate back. What should I tell him, Captain?
See if there's any sort of diplomatic solution or arrangement that we could come to.
He's not taking the bait, Captain.
Try again.
He's indicating graphic things specifically for your mother, Captain.
Elaborate.
I'm afraid my content filters prevent me. But it's fucked up.
Shields at maximum, sir.
Captain, if I may, my many excursions...
You may not.
Oh.
XO, suggestions.
I see that this is a Class 2 transportation craft. Our photon torpedoes should knock out those shields right away.
Mr. Science, how blue are the Rockies?
Passing below cerulean.
Helmsman,
Aye.
how fast can we go?
I'd be a little leery to get pulled over twice in one venture. Maybe warp 11?
We'll have to take the chance.
Captain, my forays into French existentialism have given me an insight into French culture. My understanding of French culture is that Frenchmen hate showers. And as we all know, we have much melted ice. I don't suppose we could give him a bath on the way out.
Do we have the ice to spare?
We can only spare the melted ice, but it's not doing us any good.
XO, repurpose a photon torpedo warhead to deliver a water payload.
Aye, aye, sir. It's done, sir. Ready to fire.
Prepare warp 11 on my mark.
Aye.
We'll give them a shower they won't forget. Wait for it. Fire! Engage, helmsman.
Engaged.
We're getting out of range of his comms. Burn in hell, you son of a bitch.
You know, mimery is an excellent form of emotional...
That will be all, Mr. Science.
Captain, the sustained pace of Warp 11 is beginning to heat the entire ship. Our beer is now only as cold as the Appalachians. I recommend changing course, even if it's something drastic.
Helmsman, can't we go any faster?
No, sir, we're maxed out.
Damn. Is there a shorter route to the Oscars?
I'm showing the only other route is through the asteroid field belt.
Helmsman, are you feeling up to it?
I think I know what will do the trick, Captain. I'll be right back. All right, Captain.
I'm calculating a chance of survival at less than...
Shut up.
Helmsman, can you do it?
With some calm nerves, I think I can.
Make it so. Emergency beard is applied. Raise shields to maximum.
Shields at maximum, sir.
Lay in the new course, helmsman. Engage.
Sir. We're moving towards it. Entering the asteroid belt.
Captain, I'm gonna start turning the valves here. And I'm thinking that it's probably gonna be the thing that does it.
Captain, I'm seeing that the air conditioning is opening, but it's pulling power away from the shields.
Quick, Captain, we can hit all these asteroids. Kill them all with lasers.
Hold on that. We don't know if these are actually a sentient race of rock people. We have to pursue a diplomatic solution first. Jenkins, what's the status of our shields?
Captain promised me he'll take my body back to my family.
Damn it, Jenkins, we need those shields online now.
Jenkins, you've killed us! Jenkins, god damn it!
I feel fear! I feel too much! Captain, our shields are based off of resonant frequencies, primarily within the human audible range.
Is there any way we could generate those ourselves?
We could, normally, through music. I believe that I've become so overflooded with emotions and truly in contact with my humanity. I believe that I could give us a performance which could keep the shields up and allow the AC to continue to draw power.
I don't see that we have a choice. Make it so.
I'll do it.
Godspeed, robot. Godspeed. What was his name?
Mr. Science. God bless him.
Captain, for the record, when you were gone earlier, we found out that Mr. Science has a new thing.
Incredible. Why was I not informed of this earlier?
Apologies, Captain. That was our oversight.
Very well. Carry on. Mr. Science, have a seat.
Thank you.
You know, I've learned today the importance of expression for humans. Emotion is
Mr.
such a
Science,
font
Volume
of-
0.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't say something about that earlier.
Number 1, where are we on the delivery?
We're close, sir. We can see the Oscars now.
Excellent. Prepare for landing.
We're gonna make it.
I knew we could. Through the power of teamwork that we have learned to work as a team. I'm proud of you all, crew. Yep. Number 1, report to the transporter room to hand off the delivery.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Science, Volume 100.
Captain, I'm beaming down number 1 now with the beer, which has remained cold as the Rockies. The location of the beaming target is to a Mr. and Mrs. Oscar. Captain, I don't think we were supplying the Oscars at all.
Captain, navigation says we're in the right place.
How can that be?
Perhaps rather than the award show, 2 individuals whose surnames are Oscar.
This sounds improbable, but we'll have to wait until number 1's back with his report.
It computes.
Number 1, we've made the delivery on time. What's wrong? Give me a report.
No tip.
What?
I said no tip, god damn it!
Mr. Science? Mr. Science, get a hold of yourself, man. How many nuclear warheads do we have?
Sir, enough to turn the Rockies into molten slag.
Number 1, make it so.
With pleasure. Arming warheads, sir.
Fire. A job well done, crew. Let's go home.
Sir, the propulsion has gone out again.
Fuck!
What else we got? That's the whole thing?
We did it. It's perfect.
Is that the main story?